I'm going to take you through an upper body warm-up using a long resistance band. You're first going to start with the band out in front of your shoulders, and we're going to work on retracting our lats. So you're going to pull the band just slightly apart, as you see I'm doing here, and pull our shoulder blades together in the back. Think about pulling your shoulders away from your ears. We're going to go ahead and take 6 repetitions of these. Next, we're going to do a full pull apart. So the way this works is you're going to get a little bit wider with the hands. We're going to start with the lat retraction and then finish it opening all the way up and pulling all the way apart. So that lat retraction was the first part of the movement. Now we're keeping the lats down, we're keeping them retracted, and we are pulling all the way apart for 6 repetitions here. Next, go ahead and grab the band right near the end, and we're going to take the band all the way up and over our head, just past our head. We're not going to go all the way around yet. We're just passing the head, getting the shoulders warmed up and mobilized. I want you to go ahead and take 6 just past the head, getting a little bit deeper with it as you go. Next, we're taking it up and all the way over our body. So go ahead and take it all the way around. If you need to go a little bit wider on your resistance band, you can, just so long as it's comfortable on your shoulders. Again, we're going to take about 6 of those. Then we're going into some around the world. So we're keeping our elbows fairly straight, just a soft bend in them, just a little bit of looseness there, and then we're taking the band up and around our body. Again, still working on our shoulder mobility. We're going to take 6 one direction, 6 the other direction. Next, we're going into a deadlift. So you're going to go ahead and grab both sides of your band. You're going to step on the band, and we're going into our hip hinge position. So you're stepping on the band. We're sending the butt back, keeping a soft bend in our knees, keeping our chest out, shoulders down and back, while we hinge at the waist, pushing the butt back, and then stand back up, finishing in a standing plank position. Hinge over, butt back, stand up, into that standing plank. This just allows those hamstrings to loosen up a little bit. Again, we're taking about 6 repetitions there. Next, we're going into a caterpillar with a push-up. So you're going to start leaning over, getting down to the ground, walking your hands out to a plank position, giving yourself a push-up, and then walking it back up. Take your time walking it out to really give yourself a nice stretch from those hamstrings. If you're unable to perform a push-up from your toes, go ahead and take it to your knees when you get down to the ground. Next, we are getting onto our hands and knees and going into a rotation for our thoracic spine. So first, we're going to stretch out that lat by reaching underneath that opposite arm, palm facing up, and then opening up that spine. There we go. Reaching underneath, palm is facing up when you're low, and then as you open up, palm is facing away from you. We're going to take about 3 of those on each side. Keep the hips high in the air. Next, we're taking it into some scorpions. So we're taking it down to the ground in a T position. We're going to bend one leg, take it up and over the opposite leg, and open up our arms. Now, we're not holding any of these stretches for super long because they're meant to be for a more dynamic warm-up. So we're really just getting those joints lubricated. We're really just working on loosening up a little bit and warming up our body. We're going to take 3 scorpions on each side, and now we're going to get into more of a heart pumping part of our warm-up. So we're going to start with some cross jacks. Those hands are going out to our sides. We can either jump these, as I'm showing right here, or you can step them out to the side. We're alternating which arm is going on top. We're going to take about 10 of those, and then we're taking it down to the ground for 5 push-ups. You can either do your push-ups from your toes, or you can do those push-ups from your knees. When you're done with that, we're taking it back up, 10 cross jacks again, and then down for 5 push-ups. Remember to take that regression if you need to. If you feel that plank form failing as you're going into that push-up, please take it to your knees. And then our third round, same thing. We're taking 10 cross jacks. And we are finishing with our 5 push-ups. That's it. Your upper body is warmed